Likely heard the stories about the legendary Bigfoot. Sightings are most common in the mountains, but did you know there have been several right here in the East as well?
That's right, and one museum is dedicated to Bigfoot sightings in the East. We hear firsthand from a woman who had a frightening encounter. In this week's With People Places with Pierce.
In the quiet town of Littleton, there's a museum.
My plan was not to have a museum here.
Many small towns in the East are defined by what lies inside their museums. But when you walk into this one, you may be in for a bit of a scare.
We cover cryptozoology, which is the study of hidden creatures.
Creatures like the infamous Bigfoot.
I literally put up some Bigfoot castings I had, more eye candy, so people had something to look at when they walked into the museum.
We actually had a number of people come to us and get very upset that a bunch of upstart Yankees, as the case may be, came in and are now making this small southern town popular for Bigfoot.
But just when they thought angry locals would drive them out, exactly the opposite happened.
Next thing you know, we're hearing Bigfoot sightings, Medoc Mountain State Park, Hollister.
A sighting just a block up the street put this small town museum on the map.
I literally could see him from all the way over here. I started hearing it.
January the 8th, 2016, 5 o'clock in the morning. She hears this noise behind her house, looks out the back window and sees this huge bipedal creature crashing through the woods.
It was very large, and its hair was super long, and it was running so fast.
She's horrified. The sun's barely up. She's not a Bigfoot person. This is nothing she wants to see.
Bigfoot scared her so badly that she pulled her daughter out of school and left.
Tiffany's story is far from the only one.
Another report we've just gotten recently is a deputy sheriff right down here on Route 4. He sees the bear, so when he thinks the bear, turned to look at him, stands up on two legs and then walks off into the woods. He's horrified. We have
a local Native American tribe, and they've said, oh, of course we know about Bigfoot. Sasquatch has been in the area for years.
We get sightings on a regular basis. I'm amazed how many reports have come through. The one consistency seems to be size and jet black hair.
And if the Bigfoot sightings aren't enough, something else seems to be going on in this town.
We were shocked. We were not expecting a town of less than 650 people to have ghost activity in almost every other house.
We take you inside one of Littleton's most infamous haunted houses in part 2 of this story. In Littleton, Halifax County, Pierce Legion, not on your side.
Now, Pierce is always looking for unique people and places to visit here in the East, so if you have an idea, send him an email or connect with him on social media.
There were some scientists trying to figure out the Sasquatch riddle. Then they figured out it was a missing link.
Scientists have proven that the Sasquatch is real. Take a look at the plaster cast of his foot, now you know he's real. Listen real close to the audio tape, now you know he's real.